This is how we're looking.
I can hang around another night.
Ooh, I am sitting on my hair. Hey boujie besties, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, I'm Miriam J. So we're back with another hair review. This video is not sponsored. I bought this hair with my own money. They did not tell me to do this. They did not send me this hair. I literally did my research through AliExpress and I chose this hair company and I bought it and I put it in my head. So this hair is from a company called Lynx on AliExpress. This is a 13x6 HD lace wig, 250 density, 30 inches. Yes, girl, 30 inches. And I also have a Lynx Brazilian hair weave human hair bundle in the length 32, also sewn onto this wig. So I ordered this hair January 10th and it got to my house January 17th, so exactly 7 days. And then when I got the hair, I was like, I want this to be more full. So then I ordered a bundle on January 17th and I got the bundle on January 24th. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Again, 7 days later. One thing that attracted me to this company, they said that their hair was cuticle aligned. So like they said, or they claimed that it was thick from root to end, which that's what I wanted. And you know, it is, you know, to a certain extent, not like how I was expecting. I'm honestly thinking that I have no concept of like hair densities because I'll order 250 density and then I'll like be like, this is not full enough. So maybe what I like is like 300 density or 350. I don't know, somebody help me figure it out. So I have a 250 density in my head and I added another 32-inch bundle. What does that make that? So I don't know why these companies keep doing this. They'll literally claim that it's 13x6, but the sides will literally be like 1 inch. Why are hair companies doing that now? Like, I hate that. It's so aggravating. I need to go back on the site to see if like they showed the inside of the wig to see if it looked like that, because then obviously it's my fault if I totally missed that, you know what I mean? But I freaking hate that hair companies are doing that nowadays because like, okay, me personally, I'm so mean to my wigs. So like if, you know, I'm like, you know, if my edges start balding, you know, at least like with other wigs, you have the option to like pull it down and like redo the hairline and stuff like that. With this, you can't fuck up the hairline. And you only got one hairline. You only got one. This hair does shed like a lot. So what I did, I went and got weft sealer from the beauty supply store and I sealed all of my wefts because I saw that it was shedding when I got it and that helped a little bit. I also did dye this hair jet black, so I did use a Kiss semi-permanent jet black dye. One thing I did notice about that dye, it did add a bit of texture to the hair. So when I first got this hair, it had way more movement than it does now. It's not moving like it did when I first got it, but y'all don't get it twisted, it's still moving. I do feel like I need to add some layers. There are a little bit of layers. The frontal is like maybe a good 20 inches. But other than that, this hair is really, really soft so far. I love the hairline. The hairline was super, super thick. Y'all, the knots are huge. I had to bleach it twice. And even then, the second time it didn't take. So I was like, you know what, whatever. So the knots are big. Me personally, I don't care for big knots, but if you are the kind of person who hates big knots, this wig does have huge knots. The lace was transparent, but I added some makeup to it. So I did this new thing that people are doing now where they're taking Got2b glue and they're putting their foundation in it and they're mixing it and they're putting it on the inside of their wig and you let it dry overnight and it literally looks like scalp, like it literally hides the grid. I don't know, hold on, let me come up close so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see. I thought it was such a cool concept. It did hide the big ass knots a little, so if you don't like the big knots, that's an option. You can get like the grid concealer or you can conceal it with some Got2b mixed with foundation, put it on the inside of the wig, close up those knots, let it dry overnight. Other than that, I really do like this hair so far. We will see how it holds up in 2 weeks. I really did love the hairline. The hairline is so full. It's literally ear to ear. I love wigs that like come down to your sideburn. Like I freaking hate wigs that be stopping like here. Because again, I'm so mean to my hairline, so I need as much hairline as possible. But I left it all the way down to my ear. So yeah, I freaking love it. So pretty much if you got a big head, this lace is perfect for you as well. And if you have a small head, it's perfect for you as well. You just have to like cut extra. It's better to have and not need than to need and not have. The ends are a little like crusty, only because again, I dyed my hair. I'm gonna go ahead and stand up and like show you guys like an overview. Okay, so I am 5'4". Hold on. I'm 5'4", and this is where the hair is reaching my upper thigh. 250 density with a 32-inch bundle. So this is how it's looking. This is how it's looking from the back. I'm actually really impressed. This hair doesn't get as tangled as I thought. I mean, it gets like, there's minor tangling, but like when you have really long hair, you have to carry a brush wherever you go because it gets caught in everything. It gets caught in your clothes, it gets caught in your seatbelt, your back when you're, girl, just carry a brush everywhere because it's going to get tangled, obviously. But this hair doesn't get that tangled. Like it's not like matting up. I'm also going to Puerto Rico in 2 weeks. So we'll see how it holds up there as well because I'm gonna be in the ocean. Okay, so that means pretty much we'll get a 3-week update, not a 2-week update. I freaking love this hair. I love it. I love it with all my heart. This is how the wig looked when I got it, except I sprayed the inside of the hair with Got To Be spray because I was gonna bleach the knots. So just ignore that. I completely forgot to get footage of the wig without the Got To Be sprayed. Other than that, this is how it is looking. This hair was honestly so easy to install. It does have like the bands that you can clip, you know, kind of like the bra strap bands. You know, it does have that. So this wig is, it's so snug. Honestly, like you can get away with making this, you can make this a glueless unit, honestly, because when I had initially put it on, it was such a snug fit, like it laid flat. So you can get away with wearing it glueless, or you can get away with just doing some Got To Be spray, some Got To Be gel, whatever your heart desires. It does have clips here and in the middle. I feel like for long hair and heavy hair like this, it's so necessary to have the clips like on the side and in the middle, because I find that when I wear heavy hair and I don't clip it to my braids, it starts sliding back because it's so heavy. Hey guys, so update on this hair. I've had this in my head for exactly a week. So I learned like a little hack. If you guys want to keep that sleek, straight look without it getting frizzy, because every hair company I get hair from, it always gets so frizzy, right? Like hairspray, like literally, like as you straighten each layer, put some hairspray in it. But I use like the hairspray that's not like super like hard, if that makes sense. Let me show you guys the hairspray I use. So I've been using this hairspray, and it does say maximum hold, but I'm sure y'all know these hairsprays ain't got nothing on black hairsprays. These hairsprays ain't got nothing on no spritz sprays. So when I say I'm not using a hard hairspray, I'm talking about spritz. This stuff, you know, it's for, you know, yeah. Anyway, but it does work really well on wigs. So yeah, it's not frizzy at all, like no flyaways. I literally straighten each strand, like each section, and I spray it down with some hairspray, and then I hit the ends with like some serum just to keep it soft and whatnot. But this is how we are looking. This is how we're looking. I love it. So far, so good. The lace is good. The big ass knots are still annoying me, but it's whatever. I'd rather have big knots than, you know, whatever. I glued down my lace with like some Eben spray. I didn't do like lace glue this time, so. And this hairspray smells so good. Like, now y'all know the black people hairspray. It don't be smelling good. It be smelling like chemicals, but it holds your hair. It really does. But so far so good, honestly. I love it. I haven't washed it yet. I'll probably wash it after my Puerto Rico trip, but so far so good. It is shedding, even though I sealed the wefts. It's still shedding a little bit. I don't know if that's, I don't know, whatever. So pretty much seal your wefts, because I sealed my wefts and it's still shedding a little bit. So imagine if I didn't, it will be shedding. So make sure you seal your wefts. But other than that, we love her. But that was the 1 week update. Hey guys, so it has been about 3 weeks since I got this hair. Honestly, and you guys know this isn't sponsored, I would purchase again. I honestly would. I think hands down this is the best straight hair I've ever received. So I did mention earlier that I did take this to Puerto Rico, which by the way, I had such a good time. If you guys want to see that vlog, is coming out soon. It performed well, but Puerto Rico was very hot and this hair is very long. So I pretty much had this hair up majority of the time. Like I had it up in like a low bun in the back because I just couldn't. But I will say it did survive Puerto Rican rain, Puerto Rican mud, because I did ATV riding and it got in my hair. I did give it one wash. I gave it one wash with one shampoo and then a deep condition, and it was so silky soft when I washed it. Like I feel like any straight hair, my main issue was like it gets frizzy. Like, you know, that was just like the most annoying part of like all of the other straight hairs that I've had in the past. It just gets frizzy. Like I like that like sleek, you know, look when I have straight hair. By the way, right now it's not completely straightened. I had it in a ponytail and I literally took it out of the ponytail and here we are. I love the lace. The lace is easy to work with. They give you a lot of hair. I know you guys saw that I had to add a bundle, but like the frontal, there's a lot of hair in the frontal because like it's still full. Like because I pluck my frontal, right? I pluck the front and then over time I just let, you know, time thin it out. Baby, she is not thinning out. It's still giving wig. It's still giving wig. It's still giving wig. Like, you know, it's whose hairline is this full? You know, but it's okay. Better to have and not need than to need and not have, right? But if you guys want a more natural look, you'll for sure have to plug the crap out of this hair because they give you a lot of hair in the frontal. I do wish the ends like would flow better though. So that's the only thing. Like I wished it like the ends were more heavy, but I think I need to trim the hair for it to like, you know, be more heavy, you know? But I bought 30 inches for a reason. So you know what I mean? Like if you like long hair and you also like that hair that's like movable at the ends, if that makes sense, like that heavy ends look, if that makes sense, do like a 36 or something like that. Like you have to, just so when you trim it, like you can, you know, still have like a decent length and it still has that like straight cut heavy ends look. I don't know if that makes sense. One thing I forgot to mention as a disadvantage of this hair, she does shed. She really does. And I sealed the wefts, y'all. So I'm gonna go back and seal them again, but it's very necessary to seal your wefts. Very 100% necessary because this hair really does shed. But I will make sure I link everything down below. I'll link this hair. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.